number 675. Today we have a Young Guns hunt for 25-26. So we got 2 boxes each, a Series 1, Series 2, and Extended. And then here are your teams here. Lots of people looking to trade, but no trades made. Kind of like your standard NHL trade deadline and every single draft day where insiders are just like, hey, there's trades to be made, and then nothing happens. So order will go oldest to newest on the first round, and then we will go, let's go best to worst on the second round. See what product reigns supreme. I think that we're going to have a really good box. I think we're going to have like a really good box of Series 1. It'll win 1 round. A box that Extended will win the second round. But then Series 2 will be second place both times. So essentially they'll all be about equal. That's my hot take, which is lukewarm. But in theory, Series 2 has the most high roll potential. Will we see a high-end outburst today? Will we see a Zephyr Young Gun? Will we see a Demidov Young Gun? And again, as per usual, with the, whatchamacallit? With the Young Gun checklist, if we do hit 2, or like a variation, a different one, we'll random off the better one, the loser will get the worst one. And then 4 Nations cards, if we hit like any parallels or anything like that, go to their current team. Here we go. Encore of Batherson, Sam Reinhart, and for the Canucks, Elias Pettersson on the Young Guns. Markstrom for the Devils, Dylan Cousins, and Olmark for the Senators. Couple Senators and a Devil. Aho for the Hurricanes, Skylar Brendamore for the Hurricanes, and Erik Karlsson on the Cup Quest for the Penguins. Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks, Nathan McKinnon on the gold-oriented for the Avalanche, and Matty Nice for the Maple Leafs. I almost was a member of the Habs, but was just a minute late. Caulfield for the Habs, Colton Dach for the Canucks, and McKinnon for the Avs. Alexander Wemberg on the Outburst for the Sharks, Compadres for the Panthers, and Clayton Keller for Utah on the compositions. All right. Let's get into the second round of boxes here. Your second round of packs. It's wild how white the boxes are this year. They're actually all the exact same. They themed them very similarly. There's like previous years there was at least color differential between them. It's not a variation. Nope. Miro Heiskanen, William Eklund, and Compadres for the Avs. Young Gun Canvas for the Flames of Rory Cairns. Not who you want to see. Tim Washy for the Ducks, and Austin Matthews. Hit him with the 4 for the Maple Leafs. That's a throwback. Sam Reinhart for the Panthers, Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes, and the Nuge for the Oilers on the Cup Quest. Tage, Philip Gustafson, and Justin Robidas for the Hurricanes. Matthew Barzal for the Islanders, Patrick Laine for the Habs, and Timmy Stützle for the Hurricanes. And then rounding off this box, a little bit of a quieter one. We'll see if we can get a big thing here. Wyatt Johnson, Dale. Nice one there for the Blues. Good Young Gun. And a Tage Thompson Portraits. A little bit of a bum corner on the Dale, but not the worst. Tage Thompson, and there we go. All right, Series 2. And this will be the last break of the day. If you want personals, they're in the Buy Now section. We have CHL SP Game News that just came out today. Hunting for, if you want your hunt for Caleb Malholtras, Chase Reeds, Carson Carrolls. Dejanay. Caleb Desnoyers in there. Tisha Ginla's in there. There, sounds good. Yeah, feel free to bookmark the next stream too for next Wednesday. We will do a pick your team for Extended. We'll do a full case of that. So All right, Series 2. Can we hit the elusive Outburst Gold Zephyr? You know what? DuPont, I don't think was in SP Game Use. That is a good question. I did not see his name. And the Silvertips did not have a ton of stuff in the product. Let me look, because now I'm curious. Dupe. Nope, not in here. That's a miss. Probably had a tougher time getting jersey stuff, I guess, from him, but I don't know. Do they have an autograph agreement with him, actually? Hedman? Brady Martin on the Program of Excellence canvas for the Predators. And Team Canada stuff goes to current team. And if they are no longer with the team, then it goes to most games played, but it's not an issue right now. Nice Brady Martin on the PoE. It's cool to see him rip cards. Hurdle for Vegas. Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres, Dylan Strome, and hey, there's a Tusky for Utah. Let's go. one of the big players, you know. Askarov, Zaka on the Outburst, and Cider for the Red Wings. We love Tusky. We support our giant mammoth friend. Geeky with an Eichel and a Ben Kindle for the Penguins. Penguins on the board with a good young gun. I think he kind of shocked people. Sorry, I don't know why this is happening so much lately. It's been really unstable the past few weeks. What was the last card you saw? Was it the Kindle? Okay. Kindle's there. I haven't touched anything else. I need to get a secondary camera feed up in here because that's annoying. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's still the McLeod on top. I'm sure that you can go back and see that it's the McLeod on top. Mark Shrub, Gensel, and Rinzel. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I don't know what it was. Before it was a storage thing. Wolf, Axel Sandin Palika, and Yoel Nystrom for the Hurricanes. But like, I know it's not storage. So I need to go through the crash logs and see. Maybe it's just like some weird compatibility issue. I mean, how old is my computer? It's not that old. Like, it shouldn't be any parts failing, but it could be my GPU. I guess my GPU is like really old. Not really old, but like it's a 1080 Ti that I've been using pretty regularly for almost 10 years now. So, but it still works. Gets the job done. Pasta for the Bruins, Bobrovsky, and Farinacci. Just annoying. Lindgren, Kamlund, Ovechkin. At least I figured out how to restart the stream quicker. Reinhardt, Hischier, and Sneev for the Flames. Kaprizov, Ovechkin, and McKinnon. Exclusives of Cale Makar to 100 for the Avs. I'd rather see, a Young Guns exclusives, but we'll take a Makar. There's the dude. Laugh, Marchment, and Lejeune. Man, Hurricanes are just going to get all of their Young Guns at this point, aren't they? Clear cut Young Gun for the Islanders, the Step Brothers. Schaefer and Gatcomb. That is pretty sick. Nice hit there for the Islanders. Card chase. And you don't have to really worry about the corner or edge issues on this guy. Drysdale for the Oilers and Tippett for the Philadelphia Flyers. All right. Well, Series 2 is going to be tough to beat. Extended can, though. Extended can, but that's a really good box Series 2. All right. Let's keep it rolling. I need to look at those OBS crash logs when I get a second to figure out what's causing it, because that's annoying. But yeah, nice clear cut there. Let's see if we can top that in extended. Yeah, it's not even like I'm using that much CPU or anything. Like, my computer's not hot temperature wise. Everything's fine. I just don't get it. It's rather annoying when it's like don't know exactly why stuff is happening. Aho, the chance for the Devils, and Yanni Neiman for the Kraken. Ovechkin, Zephyr, and Mikael Granlund for the Ducks on the Outbursty boy. McDavid, Michael Meese on the first round rookies, and Draisaitl for the Oilers. Zephyr, Sam Rinzel, and Fiala playoff. Fiala playoff for the Kings. Hey, there's a team that, you know, wasn't going to hit the best, but getting the playoff variation there. So, I still wish they made these actually, like, noticeable, you know? Because this looks just like a regular base card. I wish they did it, like, on home ice, for one. The fact that it's away sucks. And then, like, meaningful, like a goal celebration or something in the playoffs. Like, something interesting. It just looks so much like a plain base card. Raymond, Nick Lardis, nice one there. And Easton Cowan, nice little pack there. Let's go. We'll sleeve and top of those after. Nylander, Brady Tkachuk, and Berkeley Cadden for the Kraken on the Dazzlers. Nice Lardis. Sergey Murashov, right? No. Oh, Fedorov, right. No. What's Murashov's first name? I forget. I don't know. But yeah, no Sergeys yet. It's okay. I won't forget the one year where they had Brendan Morrison on the checklist, and I was so excited. He was my favorite player growing up for, like, canvases, and it ended up being Brendan Morrow. It's like, no. Hopefully it's not Fedorov. Well, good box here. Let's see if we can get one big thing to top it off, though. We can get one big pull here to top it off. Tavares, Carlson, and a little bit of top tripping on that guy. Levshinov on the holographics. Tristan Burrows for the Penguins. Zane Parekh and Devon Tace on the canvas. Kachuk, Rantanen, Michael Misa to 499 on the Trilogy rookie for the Sharks. Nice one there. I think the Schaefer clear cut Young Gun with the Step Brothers one still clears. But oh, now it gets interesting. Keller, Chernyshov Young Guns for the Sharks. Now it gets close, because Chernyshov is pretty good. Like, this box has just been very consistent. Got the Misa, the Cowan, the Lardis, and the Chernyshov. The Buchnevich canvas. Green, Tavares, and Oliver Moore on the rookie update to 1999. Actimov for the Leafs with a Z Booyam and a JT Miller canvas. Oh, what a young gun crop in that box, though. That box was nuts. I think the clear-cut young gun still wins, unfortunately, but so my prediction is wrong. But hey, I'd like to be proven wrong with some good pulls, so. Well, like, that was a really solid block. The Chernyshov, the Misa, the Cowan, the Lardis, the Actimov. Pretty solid. All right. Best to worst. So let's do Series 2. Let's do Series 2. It hasn't been that long. It's been, what, like... Yeah. Sorry, still mentally thinking out loud of why my computer's crashing. I know I had issues. Maybe it's one of the hard drives in here is a little bit messed up, so... I know I had issues with it at one point, but... We'll see. I'll do an investigation after and try and figure out why, because it's annoying. Alright, Series 2, then we'll go Extended, then Series 1. Here we go. Parayko, Markstrom, and hey, when you're hot, you're hot. Islanders getting the regular stepbrothers in here too. Yeah, it's not a guarantee that the Schaefer Young Gun's incoming, but they do tend to run together. Not a guarantee, but they do tend to run together. Thompson, Askarov, Patrick Laine, Barkov, Easton Cowan, Dastus. Dastus Deluxe for the Bolts. Take that. Came out of seemingly nowhere. Tampa Bay has a bunch of players that come out of seemingly nowhere and do well. Talbot and Hischier. Talk about a team that's got a good development program. McMichael, Bo Horvat, and Ryan Green. And clear cut of Ryan Graves with Elaine Hudson and a Jack McBain for Utah on the Boomtown. All right. Let's just go. Yeah. Be quick. There's an Outburst. Is that a Young Gun or a base? I can't tell. I cannot tell. I want to pull another Gold Outburst one day. It's like case breaks until we hit a Gold Outburst. That'd be crazy. How many cases do you think you'd have to open up in like one sitting in order to hit a Gold Outburst? Probably like 100. Obviously, it depends on the product, but Caulfield, Draisaitl, Douglas for the Bolts. Zeev with a Seneca and a Kent Johnson glow up. Leo Carlson, Spencer Knight, Easton Cowan for the Leafs. 20, eh? I don't think it's 20 because I think we've opened up more than 20. But maybe of the same product if you open up 20 straight. I don't know. I think 100 is probably the number. Depending on what product too, right? Oh, it is an Outburst Young Guns. David Tomaszek for the Oilers. Unfortunately, one of the worst ones to get. But If you're the Oilers, you're happy. Leafs have had a good little break here. DeBrincat and Hagel. Verhage. Noah Cates. And Kirill Kudryavtsev for the Canucks. So it looks like this is the non-cropped Schaefer one. Eklund. Ryan Ufko for the Predators. And Leon Draisaitl. So yeah. Was not the double Schaefer. But yeah, I think it's about I think it's a 50-50 when you get the Step Brothers one that you get a Schaefer, but they are a little bit looser on their croppings than what they've been in the past. Before, you used to pretty much know like what youngins you get by the first two you got. Now it's like, well, you know more or less like the 15 possibilities you'll get for your remainder four. But pros and cons to it. Pros and cons. Oh man, the serial number on this extended box is 67. The youth go crazy. The Maple Ridge Library had 6-7 day this past weekend. Very funny. The like marketing email for it was so cringe that it was phenomenal. I respect it. All right. Here we go. Larkin, Nikishin, and Shea Theodore for Vegas on the clear cut. Four Nations. Well, there's a Schaefer on the first rounds. Berkeley Cadden and Victor Hedman. First round picks, the Schaefer. Who's he normally with? There we go. Sorry, it has this weird little. It has a weird little chip right there. Like the roller marks that used to be on top, or I'm finding them sometimes on the bottom. Who's he normally with? Nate Danielson, Seth Jarvis, and Nate Danielson to 1999. There's something gold. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Shemlar. Right, he's normally there. Normally this is Berkeley Cadden, right? Blues on the Kyrou. Stamkos, Demidov, and Demidov to 250 on the Pros and Prospects Gold for the Habs. 35 of 250. Take that. Kaskamaki for the Blues, Kemlund, and Austin Matthews. All right. Some nice stuff, especially if we get the Cadden. Cadden sometimes also with Lardis as well. So this could potentially be two good young guns coming up here. But we shall see. We got our numbered card. We don't have our Easter egg yet for the box. Yeah, sometimes you get two numbered cards. We'll see. Two numbered cards. We got the two. Sometimes there's three, right? Duh. Thank you. My brain forgot the other one. Hellebuck, Stephen Halliday, and Ryan Leonard stuck to that. Finding an extended this year a little on the sticky side. There's another Schaefer. We'll sleeve and topple that after. Levchinov and Sorelli for the Bolts. Goes in the sleeve and top of the pile, though. Kopitar for the Kings. There's Berkeley Cadden. Kempe. Easton Cowan, Kamel, and Brady Martin on the Speckle power play rookie. Those are a little bit tougher to get. All right, anything fancy in this? I don't think so, but Rasmus Dahlin, Braden Bowman, and Adrian Kempa. And then Tyler Seguin, Quinn Hughes, and Jordan Kyrou. Phil, I mean, you got your best player too. You do have a lot of stuff in Series 1. So, all right. Finishing off on Series 1. This round hasn't been the best, but it's been okay. Islanders have done well, which is good to see. Sharks have done okay. Leafs have done pretty well, I think. Habs have got some cool stuff. But here we go. All right, good luck, everybody. Final box of the break. And I just want to see something sick. Give me a gold outburst. Give me... Yeah. No problem. Glad you're enjoying them. Just more like, if you're going to get a young gun, at least you got the best guy for your team. And like, again, if he was in like another organization, I probably would have put him as like one of my top, definitely a top 5 guy. But Seattle just like hasn't developed a rookie. That's nice, yeah. And again, it's like not a guarantee. That's the thing with breaks, right? And like opening up boxes too, you know. You're not guaranteed to get anything good, but always wish that we, you know, can get people something that they enjoy. Pasta, Grubauer, Michael Callahan for the Bruins. We got Nazem Kadri, Matthew Barzal, and Cup Quest of Jason Robertson. Kent Johnson, Luke Cagnoni for the Sharks. He's actually decent. And Erik Karlsson for the Penguins. Shesterkin for the Rangers with a sparkly boy of Jesper Bratt for the Devils and Dustin Wolf for the Flams. Dude, where's Makar? There's a Jacob Melanson for the Kraken. He's actually been like a bit of a fan favorite grinder there. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. Jason Robertson on the Outburst. Bustle of Matt Boldy and compositions of Matthew Tkachuk. All right, I'm finishing this box off. Here we go. And last call for personals as well in the buy now section. We did just have the new CHL SP games come out. I believe we're at $189.99 for the box on that. Here we go. Clear cut of Ghost with a Vasilevsky and a Cam Talbot. Larkin for the Red Wings, Jacob Gaucher for the Flyers, and Malkin for the Penguins. Crosby on the pop count 1,000. No, this is the last break. Unless people want personals. This will be the last one. I gotta go have some lunch and gotta help out with some other stuff and finish some other stuff too. So, Perfetti for the Jets and Natchez for the Avs. Bobrovsky for the Panthers. McTavish and nice Noah Ostlund for the Sabres. I like Ostlund's game. Very good player in my opinion. Alright, but I want to see something fancy. Natchez, Pedersen, and Celebrini compositions. And then finishing off the break, Aho. We have a random between Montreal and Chicago over the Demidov-Levchinov checklist and Marchessault on the portraits. All right, one random to do, then we'll do the recap here. Not the best, not the worst. The Schaefer clear cut sick. Did get some good like some decent young guns, but no, like, I don't know. It's just like solid. Which, I mean, can be expected with these sometimes, you know. Alright, random.org here. List randomizer, Montreal, Chicago. Here we go. 3 times. Once. I'll zoom in. Twice. 3rd time. Montreal takes it. That goes to Montreal. I need to find my stickers. Do a recap here. And then again, final call on personals. If not, I'm going to go make myself a chicken burger. We'll get this sorted, and we'll go from there. Recap time, though. Obviously, the checklist goes to Montreal. Just did the random for that. Olsen, Young Guns, Crosby, Pop Count, Demidov to 250. Schaefer on the first rounds. Tomaszek as the Outburst. Cowan, Base, Dastus Deluxe. Another Step Brothers. Chernyshov for the Sharks. Misa to 499 on the Trilogy Rookie. Canvas of Cowan, Largest Young Guns. Fiala, Playoff Variation, Makar exclusives. Kindle, and Dalbeer. He had some, like, honestly, for 6 boxes, pretty solid, but like nothing. I guess, you know, nice Brady Martin, but like, I guess this counts as pretty sick. So, clear cut Young Guns of Schaefer and Gatcomb for the Islanders. All right, folks, that is Group Break 675. We'll be live next Wednesday. I will have a pick your team up of 25-26 extended for that. We'll keep it again, same release price. Stay consistent. So, but yeah, last call for personals, and if not, we'll be hopping offline. So.